Quezon Hiil Elementary School started its operation on May 12, 1971 with a prefab building with 2 classrooms. It was named as Quezon Hiil Primary School. The 2 teachers were Mrs. Sinforosa P. Bondad and Mrs. Simeona N. Santiago, handling combined classes of grades 1 and 2 and grades 3 and 4. The growing number of settlers had attributed to the increase of school enrollees that prompted the City School Board to construct another 3-room building during the school year 1972 to 1973. Before the construction of the building in the said year, grades 5 and 6 classes were held at the residential houses of Mrs. Magdalena T. Monsanto and Mrs. Loretta Opeña. This facilitated the enrollment of pupils up to grade 6 with a total enrollment of 236. The first graduation took place in 1973 with 19 graduates. The complete elementary school is known today as Quezon Hiil Elementary School with school ID 136387. It is located at Middle Quezon Hill Barangay and named after the late President Manuel L. Quezon, who stayed at Quezon Hill proper barangay during the Commonwealth government. As of today, Quezon Hiil Elementary School has a total number of 15 buildings. 6 are for condemnation and 2 buildings need major repair as per school building report. There are 49 teaching and 5 non-teaching personnel with 1,576 enrollees.
Quezon Hiil Elementary School has been a working avenue and inspiration to encourage other schools a step forward as to SPM level. There were schools as far as Kalinga to the different schools in the districts of Baguio City who came to benchmark in order to explore the best practices which our school believes should be shared. For us to continue the journey that we have started, let's have a quick look on the following principles.
Leadership shared is shared prosperity. This is Quezon Hiil Elementary School statement akin to the value we uphold in leadership and governance. The following are our practices that made more than statements to others. These practices made marks of differences and changes in the school-based management. The annual improvement plan is works of hands of school head and master teachers, then presented to the faculty for approval. Furthermore, the school head, master teachers, and faculty officers meet with the barangay officials for further discussions. The School Monitoring, Evaluation, and Adjustment, the SMEA, is prepared by Ma'am Miklay together with other assigned teachers quarterly. The Parents and Teachers Association are highly active and cooperative in school activities. Annually, they conduct 4 General Assemblies on August, October, January, and April for orientation, project proposals, updates on financial matters, and accomplishment reports. SBM has been wholeheartedly accepted in the system of the teachers. Each of the 49 teachers is determined to do their role as part of a committee in every principal. Also, group of writers, documenters, and output packaging group have been assigned. Teachers are continually encouraged by the school head and master teachers to pursue and further their education. Thus, there are a total of 11 teachers who had their master's degree in the last 2 years.
Curriculum and instruction. Despite of the pandemic, the learning systems of Quezon Hiil Elementary School collaboratively develops and continuously improves. In response with distance learning education, one of our partners, Army, manned in the distribution of modules that were not given to learners. Localized self-learning modules are willingly and initiatively prepared by teachers and has gone through quality assurance by school and LRMDS division. Online classes are conducted for learners with stable connections to maximize the learning modality. The implemented curriculum is localized to make it appropriate to learners and applicable to life. through verification of council elders to make indigenized learning materials that are suited to the learners, integrating beliefs, norms, and values. To follow up and ensure connection with the learners, home visitation is done. Remedial classes are conducted to learners with failing grades. School reading program is developed to cater learners from grades 3 to grade 6 who are identified with difficulty in reading. Hiil is conducted to evaluate and monitor the reading comprehension of learners from grades 3 to grade 6. To boost the confidence and build camaraderie among learners, teachers, and stakeholders, Buwan ng Wika, Sport Fest, Teachers Day, and other celebrations are always part of school calendar. SPG and YesO Club soared high as most outstanding SPG advisor and school club advisor for 3 consecutive years, proving that the school clubs are essential for learners to be equipped in their skills and in assuming responsibilities.
And continuous improvement. Winston Churchill once said that the price of greatness is responsibility. That statement also applies in an organization. The selfless service of the PTA and SPG contributes to the great results and improvement of the school. Along with them is the CPC that monitors and guides the welfare of the learners. Working behind the lines is a committee that screens the personnel and teachers unbiasedly. Virtual slacks and inset trainings were held to further hone the skills and ability of the educators. On top of that, BRRM continued to raise disaster awareness and disseminate information to the faculty and staff in spite of ongoing pandemic. The unconditional efforts of men in uniform who painstakingly coordinating to us in times of need and ever ready to support our school. Various equipment were donated by the stakeholders, such as the food packs to calamity victims, medicines for the faculty and staff, and other materials that can come in handy, especially in this pandemic. The accountability system is continuously being strengthened to ensure the responsive structures for the community and learners. Furthermore, the process and assessment of the accountability are developed collaboratively.
Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Indeed, strengthening and sustaining our partnership with stakeholders and community helps us move forward and even gain prestige and recognitions. Since 2001, the Korean feeding continually supports the indigent learners of our school, alongside with the teleperformance and barangay and SK officials by providing them bags and school supplies. For 2 consecutive years, the school was chosen as the Brigada Escuela Best Implementer, large category in the division level, and second best implementer in the regional level. We owe this much from our generous stakeholders. The DPWH made our covered court safer to use by rehabilitating it. Parents and the GPT officers had been always our support and help in beautifying and improving our school to become a better place for learning. Announcement and informations were being disseminated easily with the help of the lead board donated by the alumni batch 82. Police Station 1 regularly visits the school to give support for safety purposes during lockdown drills, earthquake, and fire drills. They give seminars on drug prevention. As for religious matters, some religious groups generously comes to school to conduct Bible studies. For health and wellness, the barangay officials initiates free vaccinations like the Chikiting Ligtas sa Dagdag Bakuna kontra Rubella, Polio at Ligtas. The Office of the Mayor also donated vitamins and other medicines. With your continued support, we continue soaring high.
Indeed, the school-based management practices have a significant effect in the school's performance, pupils' and teachers' achievement, along with the stakeholders' rapport. Numerous awards from the division, regional, and national by the pupils and teachers of the school. A lot of graduates of the school were awarded with top honors when they entered high school, college, and finally finishing their degrees with flying colors. Teachers in Quezon Hiil Elementary School are promoted from T1 to T3. As for the learnings, through the SBM, all reports are compiled. Cooperation and support of the entire faculty and staff with all the parents and stakeholders are manifested and strengthened to bring out the best. To avoid the curse of the ordinary and become extraordinary, then make certain to spend an ample amount of time and effort on your way to greatness. As Yuta Hajan said, overcome the notion that we must be regular It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary and leads you to mediocre.